Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm coming to you today with an Ankaur Maro hero expansion from Runewars. We're going to unbox this thing and take a look at it. I was actually painting some of my Wakewar reanimates today and decided I would go ahead and check this guy out too, and maybe I'll end up doing him later on today as well. So let's take a look at this. From this wave, I decided not to pick up any of the reanimates yet, because I'm mostly playing the humans, and I don't really want to go too heavy into these guys, but this guy's just too cool not to get. Okay, so I learned a couple of things. When they come, they come with new terrain. They also come with new cards and stuff, and so you can just add that to your deck and use it as normal. And there are some pretty cool terrain. So let's take a look at this guy. Look at all of this. So he's a cavalry unit. Now he's the first cavalry unit for the Wakewar, and this is his base here. And then here's his. If you're going to run him as the hero by himself, looks like he's going to go in here. Wait a second. Yeah, that's the right way. Okay, wow, that's incredibly detailed. It's like a pool of just bones and stuff. Wow. Oh, here he is. This is him. Wow. Alright, and we've got one more piece. I guess it's this. Is it the sword? We can get this in there. Alright, well, I'm not getting it in there. Let's look at the instructions. See, I always make this mistake, and I just think, oh, I'll just fit it together. You've got to look at the instructions. A friend of mine actually had one that didn't have the right arms. He had like all left arms. Okay, so the sword goes for the ground unit. The sickle arm goes for the cavalry, the mounted version. There he is. Wow, so he's a nice looking miniature. Look at all that detail. He's going to be fun. He is absolutely going to be fun. And let's look at this guy. Alright. There's, he's got a sword on the ground. And then he's got... And we'll glue these later. And there we go. And then he's got the little deer staff antler skeleton. I don't know what the heck kind of monster that is. What does he got? Alright. We'll deal with that later. So looking at his dial is pretty interesting. Because he actually has, he can add, look at this though. He can add double hit, he can add a surge, or he can add a mortal wound. So that's pretty crazy. His initiative values are pretty high, but he can also be very mobile. And I played against one of these guys, and here's his new terrain. Look at that. It looks like Zergling. If you play StarCraft, it looks like Zergling creep, and then a graveyard. I'll have some cards to reference them. Okay. So here it is, the graveyard. It's taxing ×2, so two tokens you'll take when you go in there. And then this one, when a unit collides with it, you receive a blight. So even if you don't enter it, just colliding. Whew, okay. And then this one is cool, the oblique formation. That's rough. Okay. And then Ankaur Maro. So he's got he's 40 points, so he's very expensive. Forbidden Lore of the Shadow Council. Your army can include one non-unique unit from any other faction. And after setup, you give them 2 blight tokens. So that's pretty amazing, because you can just one unit, so it can be inexpensive. You can do like a 9 block of a rune column. Oh my gosh, that would be sick. All right, and here we go. He can ranged attack and double surge to remove a wound, and you roll any number of white dice equal to the red runes that are out there. So if you got 4 red runes, you can roll 4 white dice. That's pretty crazy. And then his special, you can add up to the blue full trays of Wakewar infantry unit at range 1 to 5, then suffer wounds equal to the number of trays added. So this one, you're adding trays to a unit that's already there. So if you start with like a 2x2, you can add 2 more to make it like a 3x2 or 4x2, or rather, you can add them behind. You can't add them to the front rank, but you can add them behind and make them deeper. Basically adding more hit points. That's just insane. So that's really cool. We got volatile runes for our mission. Haven't played that one yet. Let's look at the cards that come with this guy. So the Duskblade, double surge, reduce the defender's defense by 1 for this attack. That's pretty nasty. Shield of Magarth. After defending against a melee attack, the attacker suffers damage equal to your defense. Ankaur Maro, if you want to add him to infantry. You can have the special of adding full trays to another Wakewar infantry unit, so not yourself. Then this unit suffers wounds equal to the number of trays added. I don't know if I like that one as much as I like him running him by himself. And then adding him to cavalry, it's the same thing. Same thing. Regenerative magic and Ankaur Maro only. The number of surge that precedes your surge abilities is reduced by 1 to the minimum of 1. This does not affect surge plus abilities. And violent forces and Ankaur Maro only. Your ranged attack rolls a number of white dice equal to blue instead of red. Oh, and your surge adds red trays instead of blue trays. Oh, that's interesting. This way you can add up to 4 trays. I kind of like that one. And it gives you brutal. That's like almost a required upgrade there. I think that's insane. Wow, very cool. All right, so this has been Ankaur Maro expansion unboxing, and let me know if you guys are playing this game. Also, I'm giving away a Rey with Speeder Star Wars Celebration exclusive Funko Pop. So if you wanted to enter to win that, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or any one of my other videos going forward. So there is that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, click the little bell for alerts, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.